Oh yeah, I'm liking the look of this, guys. Yeah, so I lied when I said I dry fitted this body kit to my car. Let me tell you why. Yeah, it's all to do with the damage to the sill here. So this bit will not fit over there. So I didn't try to show you this before. That bit there got bent in during the crash. So as you can see, it's bent up. That should be straight there. And it's pushed this bit in here. And it's also bent it out. So this part of the sill will not go on any further than that. Also, when you open the door, you can actually see the damage from the original sill. So today I'm going to attempt to fix that damage with this tool. So this tool is called a slide hammer, and it allows you to hook underneath and sort of hammer something out from the other side, if you know what I mean. Whoa, look at that. So it's a heavy duty hammer that you can do that with, and you get these attachments here. Well, that's a theory anyway, but to be honest, I don't hold much hope that this is going to fix my issue. But hey, it's worth a try, yes? But to give me plenty of room, I'm going to have to remove this wing and obviously the sill that I fitted at the back end of the car. Right, all stripped down. Now, it's hammer time.
Hammer time!
Right guys, so I'm just thinking if I do a slot in here, along that bit there, I should then be able to get the slide hammer with the hooked end in and hopefully hook onto this ridge here to then hopefully hammer this out. Right, so this is what I mean. So this is the end I'm going to go for, and if I get that under there and then just try with the slide hammer to pull it out. How hard can it be? So now with the cuts there, what we're doing, just need to do is open that up so I can get in with the slide hammer. Right, so now we hopefully can get this underneath and see what we can do with it. So as you saw there guys, that is hardly moving. So it's time to get the big guns out. And by big guns, I mean blowtorch. Whoa! Right guys, after hours and hours of blow torching and hammering and banging, I've got this to where I want it to be. Now, yeah, it's not pretty, don't worry about that, but I've got this bit now level here, and we've closed up that gap that was down here. Not bothered anywhere from here forward, because all this is going to be hidden by the wing anyway. So all this will not be seen. There's a plastic shroud that goes on here, so it covers up to there. So all I need to do now is get some filler and do a little bit of filling down here, a little bit of filling down here, just make it a bit straighter. Oh, if only I'd bought a straight 996. But this was supposed to be non-structural, but this is an absolute pain, this. No need to moan about it, let's just get on and fix what we've got. Right, I've blathered that in filler. Yeah, I've gone mad, but don't forget that a lot of this is going to be hidden. So from there, that way is all going to be hidden. So it's only this bit here that I need to make just a little bit nicer, because you can just see it from inside the door when you open it. So we'll let that go off, and then we can do a bit of sanding. Right, it's the next day now, and she's all dried up. So it's time for me to hit face mask and do a little bit of sanding. Right guys, so we're nearly there, we're getting a bit closer, but if you look now, there is still just a little bit of a gap. Don't forget, I need to sort it out up to that point there, because after that point there, then the wing that's going on will cover it. So what I think I might do is I'm going to just take this piece off. This is the sill, obviously, if you don't realise. I'm going to put a little bit of blue tape along the edge of this sill, and then we'll just build up the filler up to that edge there, and then we can sand it off after that. Right, there we go, some blue tape in place, and we can see that we do drop down a little bit here. So this just needs to be brought up just a little bit, and just to fill that gap there. So let's get some filler mixed, and we'll get that sorted. Right, so that's all nicely dried now, so let's now remove this sill piece, and we need to just tidy this up and smooth it off a little bit, and hopefully that'll be the end of this bit. Right guys, so I've made a mistake here. So I was doing this without the door attached. Now the door is attached. I don't know if you can see, but this goes in way too far here. So this sill needs to come out much further than it is to line up with the bottom of this door. So this door lines up with the bottom of the existing sill, but then the existing sill goes in from the crash, and it goes right in there. So it needs a lot more work on this. Well, I'm not going to bore you with that now, guys. I'm going to hammer and batter with this and get this hopefully into a position where it's going to fit a lot nicer. I really wish this car hadn't got that damage down there, because this has caused me no end of trouble. Alright guys, so here's the issue. I've lined this sill up with the wing when I put it on, and this is where the sill should be. So it's level with the bottom of the door here, and this just shows you how much this sill itself has been pushed in. I've just done a measurement from that nut there on the other side to here, and yeah, it's well in. This is definitely where it should be. That matches a measurement on the other side. So this is how much sill I need. Now there's no way you can use filler to fill that gap there. So I've done the proper thing. I've ordered a replacement sill for this car, and I'm just trying to track down now a mobile welder who can come here and fit this sill for me. So I think that'll be quite interesting when he comes to do that. Now when I do get the replacement part, I will attempt to cut off what we've already got on here, leaving obviously a bit of overlap. But that's all going to take some time, so I think I'm going to abandon the front end now, because I can't continue lining up the front end while I haven't got this sill in the right place really. So I'm going to go work on the back. Right, so I've decided I'm going to look at this rear quarter next, and yeah, it's not a bad fit, this one actually. When you line this bit up here, this bit lines up nicely with the edge of the car. It sticks out a bit here, but I think I've got some tech screws, I'll show you those later, and I'll be able to bolt that down and it'll come tight and close to the actual body. Problem is with this, you do have to do some what I would call no turning back work, and that's to do with this bit here. So this bit here we're going to have to cut out, because what you need to do is you get these air intakes supplied in the kit. These have to fit inside of there, but while that body's there, there's no way. Now I had a call with Alex from Xclusive Customz, and I just wanted to confirm before I actually do make any cutting, and non-returnable cutting, that I do have to cut those out. And he confirmed for me that yes, you do have to cut this part out here so that it can fit in those air scoops. So there's a couple of little things that need tweaking on this, and it just doesn't fit 100% here. Look, you can see there's a bit of overhang, so I just need to take a little bit off the edge there. So I think that's the first thing I'm going to do, is pop this rear quarter off and take a little bit off here, just so that well actually look, it's not far off. When you push it in, it's almost there, isn't it? So that actually fits closer to this sill here. Right, let me tell you what I've done with the rear quarter up to now. So I've trimmed a bit off there, so that now pushes in, and it's now nice and flat there and flat there. But what I did do is I went underneath here, and let me just pull that out. I And what I've done, I've cut a hole in the bottom of the sill, and then I've put a rib nut in the rear quarter, and then I've bolted it underneath between there and there, so I can get this, and it holds itself in nice and tight. And then I made the hole just the right size, so I've got these bungs here which will just go and fit in there nicely. Look at that. I'm quite pleased with that little mod. So that's going to be it in this video, guys. Yeah, I'm no Matt Armstrong, but what I'm doing here, I mean, Matt's now gone way up there in the stratosphere, on car rebuilding and stuff like that. What I'm trying to do here is show what the average man in an average garage can achieve with just the standard tools that you can buy and a body kit for a Porsche 911 996. So I'm going to batter about with this. I'm going to try and get the back end all lined up. So next time you see me, hopefully the back end should be lined up, and I might have an update on the front sill. Sorry it's not a great amount in this video, guys, but I've been doing this for about 2 to 3 days. You don't realise how long it takes to just mess around sanding and bending and all stuff like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel because it really does help with the analytics. Till the next time, stay safe.